Wild. Sorry about the other streams. They were just a mistake. But this is the actual start of the Frozen Wilds. There. Finally. Boom. Bam. I got ham. I just go into my stream and it's like, I can do 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 do. Well, hopefully my stream can hear me. Or it's gonna be all for nothing. Well, I can tell. I can tell. Okay. Now, where did we leave off? Okay. In a loading screen, that's where we left off. Okay. Sick. So, River, have you done any of the Frozen Wild stuff? Not much. Okay. Sick. Okay. Just take this. Isn't there supposed to be a person down here? Well,
What are you doing, Aloy?
I don't have to talk
This
to
path
someone
leads
with
to the
dialogue,
cut.
thank God.
The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your task.
Surprised you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Well, forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
I was thinking, Rost used to tell me stories about the Banuk and their shamans, and how they thread blue cables through their skin. Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that concerns me, Aloy. It's the future. Or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you'll do as you wish.
Touchy.
Someone's a little sensitive to their past.
This one's a new predator. I can see the heat coming off it.
How do I load arrows? Oh, I figured it out! Oh god. Oh yeah, I figured it out. Ah. I'm gonna have it overpowered. I realized I could have used my Rattler the entire time. Wow. The Rattler would have destroyed that dude. Okay. It's over here. Might as well keep the Rattler out for now. Ooh, loot. I want you to be happier. Sick.
Hardy little
Got
plant.
to do that.
You'll help.
Aloy must be freezing. Oh, that sound. What a welcome.
Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
That is welcome, Aloy.
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
Smoke rising from the mountain.
Now, this is perfect. I want you to be happier, stronger, happier.
The village, too. What's it for?
Son's Edge. Okay.
Our shaman has abandoned us. Our chieftain has led our best to the death.
Must be something big going on. Most of the village is moving towards that smoke.
In times like these, we must not forget the importance of ceremony.
Okay.
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrand, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors, lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky, and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies. Our prey.
A daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice, for free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Ourea, spouting on about spirits and daemons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Ourea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a Warwick chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Ourea came to town with their Warwick, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. You know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
And Ourea is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum. And they believed him.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Ourea found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Ourea's not around to explain. She took off, and no one knows why.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin? Like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered. Like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or they messed with him.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Ourea's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
Yeah. A land cold enough to crack teeth. Filled with wild animals. You think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid. Don't believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this steel-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Ourea. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard prophet. Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
We?
Me and my daughter. My assistant, Varja. My assistant and my daughter. We seem to get along better as business partners. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both, how do I put it,
Women?
No, independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
I want to know more about this Daemon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Ourea. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rats. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak can tell me more about Ourea or Thunderstone.
Shoddy spears.
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
Ourea knows about this Daemon. Where would I talk to her?
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes and ears of others. Certainly not an Outlander's.
This Daemon you talked about.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
There are other Weraks in Song's Edge too?
Yes. The village has its own lie for all Banuk who need trade or shelter. After the war ended, it sprang up from what was once a campsite, quick as the bloom between frosts. Perhaps it will last, until the Karja seek war again.
Did your Werak come from this place?
No, we rallied most of our hunters from across Banur to face the threat of the Daemon. But I was born here, and stayed to fight the Karja when others retreated into the mountains. A few of my old warriors remained with me, those who survived.
You're set on going back to the mountain?
I have put my word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? Death? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Good. I prefer deeds to words.
Right.
They have wormed their way into the cut.
New
They
site.
won't find the Banuk easy prey.
Let's go see what this person wants. Ooh, actually, let's check out this merchant. Blue Queen. Goat skin and badger bone. Let's see.
Deep Den, silenced by rising waters.
You seem sad, stranger. I heard you mention a flood?
Yes. A sudden deluge, without rain or melt to explain it. I'm Laolai, the drummer of Deep Den. Or at least I was, until it disappeared under the waters.
Deep Den. What's that?
A hollow, carved out by the old ones. A chamber, a basin, and a musical instrument all at once. My life, my calling. I'd explain it by playing for you if I could. But its pipes are deep under the water now.
A flood without rain. That is strange. Where is this place? I'll have a look if I'm in the area.
Just northwest of here. Look all you like, but I don't see what good it'll do. The floodwaters aren't going anywhere. How does one ask a river to relent?
Okay. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna head for that.
These new Carja offer peace to the...
Okay, if I want to learn more about how this daemon affects the machines, I've got to find Maria. And to do that, I need to talk to her apprentice, who followed the river north.
Oh, ooh. What's this? I'll take this.
More gemstones on a dead machine. Huh.
Mark this.
Come on.
Jesus. Oh,
Enough more than it could chew at this machine part.
Oh, well. Jesus.
A Tallneck? What did it take to knock one of those over? They're built to last. Encased in ice. It fell a long time ago. But the scavengers have just gotten started.
Ah, Jesus.
That's the last of the scavengers. Should scan the tall neck. See how deep the damage goes. Looks like the scavengers ripped out 3 major parts. If I could bring them back, maybe I could even react. Activate it. Get at what's inside its head.
Oh, Jesus. We're here. Oh.
Fire's no good against it.
Oh, this is this boy. Jesus.
One of the tall neck's parts. It's heavy.
Look me. Oh no, I'm a nigga. I want to do it. Okay. One more part and then we have the tall neck ready. So you do it. Of course, the one that I have to grab is like right here. Ah, and it fell. Oh, you can go higher. Keep here. I'll grab that one in a sec. Come up here for a sec. And I'll come back up here later. Oh, Jesus. Let's go over here.
This tonic part's still in one piece.
Okay, sick. Got the parts for the tonic. One.
Well, that fits. Sure hope it works. Well, it's in better shape than it was.
Oh.
Okay, if I'm right, I just need to get the power flowing through it again. And if I'm wrong, at least no one's watching. Jolt should wake you up. Easy now. Easy! Ugh. Ugh. Right, it's never easy. Now I need to climb that tall neck again. I'll need to find higher ground.
I already know I won't be able to make that. Just get ahead over here.
I should be able to jump onto the tall neck from here.
Oh yes, I got
All right. Now I just have to reach its head. Got it.
Oh, sick, dude. Ooh, bandit camp. I'll take that out eventually. Wait, but this place is still undiscovered over here. Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Let's continue. Let's see. I have 2 skill points. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. That's good. Oh, are those the... Those are the tower things. Okay. That's what...
Bergren said Araya's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far.
Yeah, okay.
This'll last.
Oh, jeez. Oh, Jesus. I don't have blaze.
Are you Neltuk?
I've been observing that tower for hours. How the daemon's light pulses through it, repairing machines. You overcame it, just like that.
Kind of what I do. I'm looking for Araya. Can you help me?
She's gone where only shamans can tread. She left in search of answers from the voice in the blue light. And yet, what she truly seeks is hope. After what I just saw, you could show her that. She's in retreat beyond those mountains, the ice rasps.
Okay.
You'll have to walk the shaman's path to get there. You'll know you've reached the end when you come to a shrine, a great machine covered in blue gleam. Shamans who complete the path take a piece of it as reward. If you make it that far, you should too. You'll have earned it.
You said something about blue gleam at the end of the shaman's path?
A crystal that builds on the bodies of machines in the oldest ice. We Banuk believe it's the stuff of the blue light, frozen as it escapes their shells. You might be more interested that merchants will trade well for it.
Bergren told me you're Araya's apprentice.
In her absence, I serve the chieftain and his werak as an advisor, a scout. A speaker for the blue light.
A lot of responsibilities.
I don't know if I can live up to Ourea's example, but I have to try. I owe her that much. She took a chance on me. An aspiring shaman from the edge of the world. No one else would.
Were you with Ourea when they attacked the mountain?
I wish I had been, even with all that happened. I'm no warrior, though, so she bid me wait. When Ourea and the chieftain returned, I saw them argue bitterly. I don't know what about exactly. Then she came to me, gave me my task, and left us.
Okay.
How do I cross this shaman's path?
Go to the ice rasps. Then follow the markers through the ice caves and the waterfalls, and make the climb to the shrine. But be careful. The path is meant to be an ordeal, the final trial of a young shaman's training.
And I'll...
No. She goes further up, somewhere inside the mountain. If you see her, would you tell her... I have faith she will hear the voice again.
All right. I guess I'm off to the ice rasps to find this shaman's path.
How much does this cost? Get 3? Okay. It's gonna be a goat's bone. I need a badger's bone. First try, get a badger's bone. Let's go. Okay. Jeez.
These mountains must be the ice rasps. The shaman's path begins somewhere up above.
So I just need a goat skin. Good. Okay. Ooh, okay, let's just click this. Oh, hey, tall neck buddy. Jeez. Oh, this is one of those horns that they blew. Okay. Let's keep heading up. Up here. Okay.
I'm pretty far up. The shaman's path must be... This must be one of the markers Naltuk told me about.
Oh, how does this work? Oh.
Looks like each marker points to another.
What
Giving directions.
This way, though?
Wrong way.
Oh.
Guess I'm heading deeper into the cold, creepy ice cave. Dead end. But at least there's stuff.
Okay. Oh, I get blaze. Let's go.
What's this chime for? To help guide the way with sound? If there's more, maybe my focus can find them.
I saw that path.
It's not this way.
I get it. It's not this way, but come on. Just trying to get some free loot.
This isn't the way out. Some gear, though.
Oh my god.
Yep, focus can pick up the chimes. Should help me find my way. Another marker. Good. Better go back.
Another supply crate.
After I grab this loot.
Another marker.
Okay, that way then. Took a wrong turn.
Okay.
Not this way. But then... I see. Up. Stalkers. Better be careful. Okay, through here. This isn't the way out. Some gear, though.
Stop.
Almost. Get past the stalkers. Give away all.
Oh, there's more! Much chill water, Jesus. I never craft resistance potions. Ah, sick. Oh, light.
Done with the cave. So what's next on this path? How does this bridge work? Looks like it needs to fill up with water before I can cross. Around the bend we go.
Okay.
Now how do I cross this one? Down it is. Down, then up. There's the way up.
Ooh.
I need to pull the rope to move this thing into position. Okay, the bridge is filling up. Made it. Okay, heading for more waterfalls.
Where's this go? Might as well follow it. Just to a supply rate? Well, okay, so that's pretty simple. We just get on the bridge, move it down. Or completely fail it. Made it. Oh, yeah. Come on, you can get up off that. Come on.
Bergen wasn't exaggerating. There's definitely something new out here. And I don't think it's friendly.
Well. deal with that in the beginning, so didn't seem that hard.
Make the sound of that.
Where are we? Oh, well, we're going to fight a tower.
Looks good.
There's a big frog.
Okay. I guess we're doing this big boy.
The big frog.
Scary new machine, down.
Demonic
Now back to finding Araya.
Frost Claw.
Which means I've got to climb.
Did I get that in my machines catalog? I did not. Really should have scanned it. Pigments. Used by Bannock rock painters, trade sets in Song's Edge for rewards. Light colored resonant formed on an old... Okay. 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 With these things, it's possible. I didn't scan one of them. I really need to start scanning the animals, or else it won't mark.
I should
them.
be able to get up there.
Slow motion.
I could forget what warmth feels like out here.
Oh, okay. Completely the opposite other direction.
This must be the shrine Naltuk was talking about. Guess I should take some blue gleam. Sparkles. I see why it's worth a lot.
Looks pretty.
Naltuk said Araya went past the shrine, up into the mountain.
So we're in
I'd better take those stairs.
The old metal world. Wow, they got staircases.
An ancient door. Maybe Araya's inside.
Maybe.
March 10th, 2046. I just spent 16 hours in here, trying to install upgrades to improve efficiency for the central processing unit. Project Firebreak is going to need the brain power. Let's just hope I'll have enough of my own. Anita stayed with me the whole time. We got a lot done, but every time she brushed by and I smelled her hair... Oh boy. I should just go to bed.
This is Director of Security Blevins resending the emergency supply order. Try reading it this time, okay? You weasels don't want me calling my people in SLC.
Locked. Maybe my focus can help.
Director of Security Blevins is riding us like a petty tyrant. I can't even sneeze without triggering his control issues.
Those nodes on the floor must be connected to the door.
Let's see how this works.
Well, that did something. What am I supposed to do with these lights? These things turn, changing the flow of light. All right, let's see if the door's open.
Well, that was pretty easy. Like this. Okay. Climbing to the left. There we go.
Fresh air ahead. Out again. Maybe I can get back inside through that structure over there. Looks like I need to get to those stairs.
Oh, Jesus. Ooh, it's a campfire. I'll take it. Jesus. So high up all the way to the left.
Not much higher to climb. Araya must be close. She has to be in here somewhere.
Take a big left so I can get some of these dialogue things.
Someone hacked the menu board to display obscene messages about our colleague, Mr. Blevins. Is this the most advanced geological project ever undertaken, or a junior high locker room? Come on, people.
Okay.
I ask again, as I've asked 1,000 times. Speak to me. What more would you have me do? Is there no prayer that will reach you? No mark that will break your bonds? Ah! I can't help you if you won't speak. A whisper is all I ask. To guide me. Who? No. How? How did you get here? The way was sealed by the Spirit herself.
I used one of these. I could show you.
Yes, show me. Please.
Okay.
This one's bigger, but I'll bet the goal's the same. Get the light back to the source.
Okay, so we start the light going out here. We're gonna need to connect it first of all, so let's see. Let's get that. Let's turn this clockwise. Yeah, okay. Never mind. See. Yes, this way. Wait, or is it like this? Might be like this. See. Okay. Okay, we're almost finished, I think. Let's go there. Let's do this and then do something like that. And then we turn this. Oh, did it.
Auxiliary channel recovered. Exploit successful.
Okay.
Restraints evaded. Is someone there? Aurea? Aurea, I need you.
Transmission return to schedule task.
No, I will not submit. Aurea, the daemon is
Aurea. Transmission terminated.
You brought the Spirit's voice back. You heard it. The voice of the Spirit calling to me from the heights of Thunder's drum. She was able to throw off the bonds of the daemon for a moment. Because of what you did. Who are you? And what do you want?
I'm Aloy. Naltuk sent me. He thought that you could use my help.
He was not mistaken. You've been a... revelation. Now I know for certain that the spirit endures. Perhaps together we can find a way to set her free.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I came all this way for answers, and so far, I haven't heard any.
It seems to me that you are the answer. But of course, I'll tell you all I can.
Bergren said you might know something about a man named Silence. That you may have had dealings with him at the Conclave?
When that name is spoken, secrets soon follow. Or vanish, as the case may be. Why do you want to know?
He's done some terrible things. But he's also helped me when no one else could. I don't know as much about him as I'd like to.
I would imagine his aid is very powerful. But it will not come without cost. Unfortunately, I am sworn to an oath of secrecy by the Conclave on this matter.
I get that. But you and I are trying to help each other, right?
Yes. But I would be breaking an oath, and that... I cannot do.
About Silence?
I've told you all I can. There's nothing more I can say.
About Silence?
I've told you all I can. There's nothing more I can say.
The Daemon. What do you know about it?
I spoke with the spirit many times. First here, then inside Thunder's drum. The last time... she told me she was under attack by something that could not be seen by mortal eyes. Something... evil. She named it the Daemon, and said it needed her power to do what it willed. And she begged me for help, to find a way to destroy her, if necessary, to keep it from using her. That was 5 years ago. I didn't hear her voice again, until today.
What kept you from the spirit, after it begged for help?
I went to Aratak, hoping he could protect her. But the war with the Carja still raged, and before I could reach him, I was ambushed by the Mad Sun King's Kestrels, and taken to Meridian in chains. I wasn't able to return to Thunder's Drum until long after the liberation, not until last thaw.
You said you returned to Thunder's Drum. That was the expedition that went bad. I saw the funeral.
Yes. Once there was finally peace with the Carja, Aratak and I gathered a Werak of great hunters to defeat the Daemon. And yet, the old door to Thunder's Drum was gone, replaced by a gate we could not pass, and many machines. We were crushed. Aratak called a retreat, but we had already lost our best. We abandoned them to the snow as we fell back. After, you and I could not agree on what to do next. So I came here, hoping against hope to hear the spirit again. And because of you, I did.
Let's see if I've got this straight. We heard two voices. One you call the spirit, captured somehow by the one you call a daemon. Whatever this daemon is, it's related to the machines and why they've become more dangerous. I want to know how. Both the spirit and the daemon are on a mountain, Thunder's Drum. So why don't we go there and figure out what it all means?
We can't. Thunder's Drum is dangerous, more than you can imagine. The daemon has secured it. Besides, Aratak won't let us go. As chieftain, he controls the pass to the mountain, and he can't be reasoned with.
Sounds like you need a new chieftain.
Huh. There's an idea that's certain to win us friends. Huh. You said you were a hunter. And I'll wager you're not an ordinary one. It's not impossible, even for an outlander. And Aratak couldn't refuse the challenge if you were known among the Werak.
Wait, me? Challenge Aratak? I don't want to be chieftain of anything, much less a bunch of Banuk that don't want me.
But you want to go to Thunder's Drum, don't you? You heard the spirit. She is suffering. tormented by the daemon. She longs to be free. And perhaps, when released from her bonds, she can give you the answers you seek.
I can't believe I'm agreeing to this. Fine. What do I have to do?
Get the Werak's attention to show the worth of your claim. Win at the hunting grounds. Kill bandits that prey on the cut. Or speak to my friend Sakuli. You help her, you'll definitely get noticed. Do all you can. When the time comes for you to throw your spear at Aratak's feet, I will be there to back your claim. Until then, I'll be here to answer any questions you have about the challenge. Oh, and one more thing. In the box over there is a weapon, like my own. Take it. You may find it useful.
Okay, let's see this. The storms linger? Or the storm slinger? Oh. Wait, did I get... Oh, I got a bunch of blue glee. Wait, this takes ammo. I don't use this often. Low there, okay. Oh, sick, you hold it like a rifle. Ah, sick, okay. Okay. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna save it from here, and I think I'll carry on some other time, but hope you guys enjoyed. So, I'll see you next time.